我们分别在2011年10月9日及15日，曾在香港会展中心举行2个很大型的讲座。我们在国外邀请了3个全球著名的，是在濒死体验这方面非常有研究的，研究了数十年的专家、医生、教授，来讲解这个死后生命的存在。在这里，其中有一个讲者名叫P的芬玉医生，乃是脑科及精神科的专科医生，就是屏幕现在所见到的这位。他当时在演讲结束前介绍了一位人士，这位人士说自己曾经出现过一个濒死体验的状况，即使他曾经死亡然后复生，在他死亡的那段过程曾经经历过一种好像与宇宙合一的一种现象。那究竟这是怎样的一种现象呢？我们现在先看看这段影片在说些什么。你们要留意这段影片里所说的每一句话，因为稍后我会以一个问题的形式来问你们，有些话是代表着什么意思。
So I'm going to play you one last video before I end, and this is the video of a man who I think in his NDE has got furthest. He has, he says, experienced what the universe is and what our role in it is. Now you may all think that, okay, well, what sort of guy was he? Well, I'll tell you exactly what sort of person he was. He was an air traffic controller. And the sort of man he was that he was at Manchester Airport in England, in the UK, and there was fog at Heathrow. And so what they do when there's fog at Heathrow, they put planes into a holding pattern. And then when the planes are getting low on fuel, they take them out and send them to an airport where they can land. Well, this was the time when Concorde was flying. The first plane to call in was an ordinary passenger plane, so he immediately gave it priority to land. Then another passenger plane called in, so he had to get that one in and gave that one second priority. And then the Comet called in. The Comet, remember, was the first jet airliner, called in and said they were in a terrible situation. Unless they could get an immediate landing, they would run out of fuel. And so he now had 3 planes in an emergency on the approach to Manchester Airport. He got them all down safely. So that's the sort of guy he is. Now, in this video clip, because his experience is so deep, he gets very emotional. You'll actually see him crying on the video clip. And he has a very clear idea of what the universe is. He says that, when you merge with the universe, it is universal consciousness. He also says that you never die. So this is his account. So we never die.
Pouring into me now, I had absolutely no doubt, nor do I have any doubt now. It is impossible to die. Where one goes is directly related to what you've done, call it here. And when you die, and if you go through the process that I went through, you will get what you deserve. I think I was very fortunate to get as far as I did. And I realize there's no guarantee that I'll get there again. It depends on what I do with the rest of my life, right up to the moment of death. In my opinion, because I don't want to offend people's beliefs or upset anyone, it is as simple as that. You cannot die, and you will get exactly and precisely what you deserve. You can live forever I've called it a game in the past, but it's a game of consequence. It's, in a sense, remorseless. But nobody judges you. You judge yourself. You cannot lie. You cannot cheat. Not there you can't. You just cannot. You're faced with it. There it is. And you have to accept it. Nobody says you've been bad, this, that, and the other. You do it. You know better than anyone, because it's your thoughts and your motives and everything is in there. And you will get, not you, but one gets precisely and exactly what you deserve. And it's utterly fair. Utterly fair. I've got into the habit when I'm talking to my wife and knowing that I'm coming to do this. That's the answer. One. Not my finger. One. That's all there is. There is no you, there is no me, there is no God. You are part of, we are, everything. It's one. You're one part forever and ever. It changes. It wouldn't matter to me if the scientists are right, and they probably are, that the universe began from the Big Bang, from a singularity. It may or may not collapse back. It doesn't matter. It's one whole. We are part of it. It always has been, always will be. There is no creator. It's one.